Here we are, back again. Let's talk a little bit more about Zoochosis. And actually today we're going to be doing less talking and more just actually experiencing it, because since I released that Zoochosis video a couple months ago, I have seen that there have been many patches, many updates, and I recently got a comment that said that the game is a little different now, and it's easier to play and it's less frustrating. And so I'm all for second chances, and I thought, what the heck? Let's just play through it. It should only take me about 30 minutes and I'll edit it down. And let's see if the changes that were made have actually improved the game at all. I'm not sure there's anything they could have done in the last few months that changes the entire basis of the game, and the fact that the game advertised is not the game that was presented still remains, but I am curious to see if any of the changes have actually made it a more fun and enjoyable experience. And maybe scarier. I would be thrilled if I got scared. Okay, before we get right into it, I should read the patch notes. Because there have been a lot of patch notes and I realize I need to actually go through those. Okay, so far, since Zoochosis has been released, it looks like there have been 31 patches. Okay, so most of this is just, hey, we're fixing things as they break. Enhance the screamer system. Expect even more thrills in-game. Okay, all right. So, supposedly, it'll be a little scarier. I mean, they were posting patches, so there was one on the 25th of October, one on the 24th of October, one on the 22nd of October, on the 21st. Yeah, it looks like they've at least fixed a lot of bugs. I can't say I had a ton of bugs. Well, that's actually a lie. I did have a ton of bugs. Let's just move on.
And right now we're running low on herbs and vegetables. Got the hint? Get to it. You can find the instructions in your PDF.
Oh. Was that something scary? I was just paying attention to the fact that the noise was crazy. Did that say something? I feel like that was new. That's kind of fun and interesting. Someone mentioned that the developer that passed, that's so loud. The developer that passed was apparently modeled after, or Doc was modeled after the dev that passed, which is nice. That's a really nice homage, and I think that's very, very sweet.
So we're at the Giraffe station. Now listen carefully. I won't repeat it twice.
Oh.
This is our mobile veteran.
Okay, he wasn't talking for a second there, but it's okay.
Have to feed the animal its favorite food.
Oh.
Here's where you'll prepare it. Choose the rest.
I feel like he's even glitchier than he was before, but it is what it is. I didn't add any meat to that, but there was definitely meat. Enjoy. Oh, he's playing with his ball. That's delightful. Love that. I'm still laughing at the fact that the giraffe feed bin is on the ground. And giraffes are really fucking tall. Y'all couldn't have put that a little higher? I like that this ball has a mind of its own too. It's kind of fun. I'm gonna skip through a lot of this, by the way. I don't want you to have to watch all of this. Jesus. That was not a new one. I just forgot about it. Well, that felt new. Poe will remember this. Oh, is that supposed to scare me? Okay, it didn't. We're just gonna roll right through. We're gonna do speedrun. All right, let's do penguins first. Yeah, let's do penguins first. Ah, shit, I didn't grab fish. Damn. There, I'm gonna have to go back. I wonder if there's ever jump scares out here. I doubt it. That'd be cool. That would actually be a really cool addition if you were just here and then suddenly you saw like there was an animal loose or something. I know that's very ambitious, but I have a lot of dreams. Something else that low-key drives me crazy in this, just from a user experience perspective, is that sometimes escape This is new. This is new. Was that new? That was new, right? Okay. All right. That was like a fun added thing, I think. Oh, an access. Has that always been a thing? I gotta go back and watch Man. Well, I'll be damned. Okay. Except I didn't say anything about that. Okay, here's what I think happened. They realized the game wasn't like quite scary enough. And they were like, we have to add some things in. People are saying the game's not scary. So they went for jump scares. Fine, whatever. That is, Oh! Okay! Am I being proven wrong? I do think, okay, let me answer the phone so it stops ringing and then I'll give you my thoughts in like 2 seconds. This is interesting though. Having more scares throughout the facility is something that I think was desperately needed for this game. And even though we're not really, the protagonist is not reacting in the way that I feel like I would expect, especially when he just had like a weird like centipede thing lunge at him and then he was just like, oh, actually I don't think he said anything. He just threw it. Interesting. Okay, something I like that they've done is that if you have collected the sample from that animal, but you have not analyzed it yet, it puts a question mark over that icon. That's really nice. That's a very nice thing to add. Because now I know, okay, I've collected blood, but I haven't analyzed it, but I have not found feces. And like, I've found feces from Daisy. But now I'm getting blood. That's lovely. Nice job. I think people expect me to be like really hard on this game because I made a video about it. And like, I don't want you to come into this video thinking that I am hoping this game fails because I don't. Like I said in my first video, game dev is hard and like sometimes you miss the mark. That's okay. The dedication to putting more work into it after you've already wanted to like just rest is a lot. I'm curious to see if the mutations are still very formulaic. That was my biggest gripe about this game, was that everything was just so same. Tinker, good to see you. Get absolutely cured. Misty. Get cured, baby. Okay. Am I gonna throw up? That was the most random part of this game, is just the random throwing up. Let's see if I still do it just completely unexplained. And okay, I do throw up here. I wonder if they added any like... No, I just continue to be angry. Oh, state of health. Interesting addition. Okay. Curious. Can I do anything about that? Does that change anything? That's a really interesting thing to add. Okay, I didn't see it, but that was kind of a fun little addition. Hello? What is that? Okay. You can't feel this. You can only really see that my camera keeps flicking. When I enter this room, it's like there's an invisible wall right there, and I can't physically turn until I hit there. That is so weird. I mean, it happens, whatever. I'm not gonna like, I'm not here to... like the addition of the new noise. That's fun. Why does this keep scrolling to the bottom? Why is that happening? Again? Hold on. Okay. It was fine the first time. Now that you're repeating jump scares, it's getting cheap. It is getting... This was the only thing in our back pocket to make things scary, and this is what we're going with. Okay, so, unfortunately, there was a bit of a power snafu in the middle of that battle, so I just lost 30 minutes worth of footage, which is fine. I had to pause first because I was dealing with a poopy butt situation, okay? And if you've got dogs or cats or literally any animal or like a baby even, or maybe you've had to deal with a poopy butt situation, so I had to pause. And then I filmed for another 30 minutes or so. And then because of the poopy butt situation, a hairdryer got turned on. It blew the breaker and everything shut down. So to recap, the 30 minutes of footage I just lost. I saved the girl, okay? And then I did experience the gorilla fight for the first time. And it was much different and much more interesting. So now that we're here, and we've started at the beginning, I will show you what that actually looks like. So sorry about that. What was that sound? Did I just miss something? Oh, man. Maybe it was nothing. Maybe it was just noise. I feel like I missed something. I've gotten really lucky in that no one is, like, running away, so I don't know if they took that as, like, a note. I don't know. The wallabies are going to be the real test of time. Like, we'll see if that's actually less annoying. Okay, here we go. See? There we go! That's nice. See, that's nice. And look, it like comes after me. The AI is kind of interesting. And now look at this. Unfortunately, I'm not experiencing this for the first time because, you know, power, whatever. But check it out. So you look at this thing and it says, eliminate the threat, lethal injection storage is open. You get 2, and look at that health bar up there. It's like much different. And the AI is like smart. It like knows where I am. Oh, and see now I have a health bar, which is a first. I did not have a health bar before. And I don't throw up every time. Because why would I? Oh, he's playing with the swing. That's nice. Woo! All right, and then you get a couple more. I also saw there's a couple more, like there's different ammo points. Oops, gotta reload. Oops, I reloaded a tranquilizer. Okay, just get that out of there. And then there's another ammo pack up here, which I find really cool. How you doing up there, bud? Okay. That still looked a little fucked, but that's okay. We're not perfect. Let's grab some from here. And now that's empty for now. It's definitely an interesting... Woo! Oh, reloading makes you really slow. Okay, so only reload in safe areas, maybe. It doesn't seem to be going after the other animals. I find that interesting. Is this working? It's dying. It's dead. Is it dead? It's dead. It's dead for 3. Cure the infected animal. Oh, I have 3 minutes to cure it? Oh, God. Interesting. Okay. Which fucking animal is that? Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. There's some fun additional stuff in here. I like the way this is panning out. He's got a tummy ache. That's why he's acting so crazy. Blood disease, reactive care. I like this. I got 46 seconds. Okay, not lethal injection. Okay, now we got this bug still that I can't like get out. Isolate the parasite to unlock the terminal. With the shit sucker? Surely not. Yep. It totally is. All right. Sure. I'm gonna give props where props are due. That was a much more interesting and well-guided experience. This still makes no sense to me. I understand it's because he's infected, but like, it's, again, formulaic. There was no reason to, I get it. Totally. And it's gonna be like, here are your new symptoms. Fever, tremor, vomiting. It's like, but can I do anything about this? Like, here's my state of health, but like, is there something notable to be done? You know what? Give me a minute and let me look through some of my shit. Because maybe they've added additional context through the PDA that I'm not interacting with.
And the main thing now is to open this stupid door with a biometric lock to gather evidence for the article and expose these bastards. Can you help me?
Okay. Okay. That was a cutscene, so like that feels fixable. But you know what? Like I've said it once, I'll say it again. Game dev is hard, and sometimes weird shit happens, man. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not gonna fault the game for stuff like that. Could it be fixed? Yes. Am I gonna worry about it? No. So I try this, and it doesn't work. And we don't say anything about that, but then I go out here and I go to empty this. There's a hand.
Somehow I feel like, well, never mind. Try to use it on a scanner.
I love the idea that it's like a very obvious tattoo. She's like, I feel like I know this person.
Cool.
Never mind.
Let's go see where these maniacs conduct
Could be
their
anyone
experiments.
with a snake hand tattoo. Fine if you do it once, guys. Sometimes fine if you do it twice if there's a little bit of variation. 3 times. Fool me 3 times.
Fool me 3 times. Oh my god.
Okay, the wallabies were one of my least favorites because they were so fast and so obnoxious last time. So let's see if that is still the case. No, Amy. Oh, cool. Oh, you can stop them mid. That's nice. Unless that was a fluke. But I think that was right. Yes, okay. That's brilliant. Nice job, devs. So now they stop, so they're not constantly running away from you. That makes it a whole lot easier. Why did we make... Oh. Okay, so... It seems that this part is still a little bit... Like, they don't bust through the door anymore, but that does not make it any less of a formula if they're changing every time you get 3/4 of the way through your tasks, or like almost all the way through the tasks. Okay, cool. And that has a counter, which is really nice. It says, I have 30 seconds until the next one. That's great. That's super interesting. And then there's one out there, so it forces me to go out and face it. that's quite well done. That's a good consideration, because why wouldn't I just hide in here? Like I'm going to, because there's 7 seconds left on this, so I might as well. But I guess I could hide in that room too. But if I really was like speedrunning this and wanted to get it over with, then yeah, sure. This makes for a much more interesting boss fight. I do wish there was different music, I'm gonna be real. Like, it's just a little flat for me right now. That might be the last one. Holy shit, I didn't know you could come in here. Okay, now it's out. Now I can cure it. Okay, we got the neuromend in there, baby. Everything is going according to plan. He looks fine. Oh, I like that. The textures could use a little work, but I like it. Okay. We're all feeling good except for, well, Wally's feeling good and also dead. Wally is, you know, he is enjoying peace in the afterlife, and for that, I'm thankful. I think I've done an excellent job. Okay, so this should be endgame, which I had the biggest problem with. Let's find out.
Why do you need an axe?
If you could see yourself, you wouldn't ask. And also, you smell like vomit. Want to freshen up?
I guess I should.
Okay, so bad ending. Whatever.
Hey, Sarah, what the hell?
Sorry, Paul. You can mutate at any moment now. And I want to live. Stay here for a while.
Bitch, I saved you.
Paul, it's morning. Where are you, my friend? It's time to check how you handled your probation. This is strange.
I like that shot. I think it's very cool. What was she doing for like the whole time? You know? Like, how long was he in there? Was it really just like minutes between that interaction? Okay, so Paul didn't help Sarah with her investigation. Terrified by his rapid mutation, locked him in the bathroom. Despite his pleas, she never came back for him. Soon his screams turned into agonizing groans and bloodthirsty growls. To this day, Sarah's fate remains unknown. I don't remember what I did in my first playthrough that got me to the point where we like saw the mother, etc. This just happens to be the ending that I got, so. Okay. Oh! Okay. Okay. This screen alone keeps me motivated to figure out what I can do. This is a really nice addition. I'm gonna give props there, because as soon as I saw this and I saw the tree, even though I could easily look up like all the blah, 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 it is so much more interesting to see all the choices you could make. This is very motivating. Because there's more. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, this honestly makes me want to play it again. And that is wholly different than when I first played it. Okay, so some thoughts on Zoochosis now that it has been updated to what it is right now. I did not think it was the worst game I had ever played before, but I think there were a lot of little quality of life things that have now been added that make it much more worth your while. It is not quite so awful to be going through the animal care. The fact that you don't have to chase animals around all the time, to be drawing blood, to be doing the sound thing, whatever it is, I think that is a great add. The biggest change by far is just the fact that they sort of changed up the scare tactics. There were some repetitive jump scares that I didn't exactly appreciate, but they did at least try to mix in some more interesting, you know, like the hands coming down from the walls and the little skittering across the floor. I thought that was more interesting. The lights flickering even was a really nice touch. The different sounds, I think the PDA made a different sound. So in the short time that they've been doing updates, I really appreciate what they have done. I will say that the animals turning, it still happens vaguely at the same time. I still think that part of it makes it a formula in a sense, so it's not so scary, but I think for the way that the game works, it's fine. And the skill tree, I think at the end was one of the more high value add items that I don't want to assume this about game dev, but it probably didn't take a super long time. It's not like they had to like do any serious animations, voiceovers, etc. I think that was really value add for them. In corporate speak, it's very low lift, high impact, if you will. So all in all, did the Zoochosis updates actually fix the game? Do I think they actually listened to the player base and they listened to the dozens of video essays that came out? Yeah, I do think they did that. All in all, is this the game that they promised? I still don't think that it is. I don't think that they can just patch those things away. I think that is a fundamental part of the way the game functions. It's just different than what was advertised. I don't think they would have seen this kind of backlash if they had just advertised actual gameplay. If they had set expectations appropriately, I don't think this would have happened. I wish no ill will on them. I hope nothing but the best for them still, even having played this again and seeing that it is at its core the same game with some quality of life and some scarier improvements. I wish them the best. I hope the next game that they develop is even better and they can walk out of this having learned a lot. So that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I super appreciate it. If you want to see more from me, I have a second channel, Breezeby2. I do most of my Let's Plays and my Twitch stuff over there. If you want to watch me talk about video games, I played 50 games in 2024 and I released that video on New Year's Eve. And I think the algorithm didn't love it, but I worked really hard on that. I had a bunch of friends help me with that video and it was super fun. I talk about all 50 games that I played in 2024. So if you want to go check that out, it's somewhere around here. But again, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!